Hi, thank you for joining me. In this video, I want to cover the do-it-yourself coloring pages. Let's see about doing a coloring sheet. I like to vary the mark making that I'm doing. So let's see what we can come up with here. Remember the circles, this is about the same. This circle and the tape, also this thing, they're all about the same. So I may not use all of them, but I may use one of them. So let's do this. I folded the paper in half, 8.5 by 11, and I folded it in half again. Now I'm going to make a coloring sheet. Let's see. Remember, you can overlap these shapes. Don't be afraid to overlap them. I'm going to run this one right off the page over there. To create interest, I generally run something off the page. Now, when you're placing these, make sure you are watching how they overlap, because they intersect, they overlap. They may create something you don't want. You never know. So I like this little inner shape here. I'm going to use that little small inner shape there. I'm trying to decide what I want to be the biggest part of my coloring sheet, and I may just continue with that. Let's come in with some of these. There. And all I'm doing is running this behind there because I don't want it. See, so that put that behind it. Even though I did that last, I put it behind that piece. That piece is behind that piece. I'm going to come in here with something else. And I'm going to join these two. I have two separate ones here, this one and here, but I'm going to kind of join them together with this. Making sure to not make any big marks over top that I can't get rid of. And I don't want it to be one of this and one of that. So I'm going to hang this off the edge here so that it repeated, this repeated. So I have two of all of these. And I use this, this, and the bottle of glue. That's what I use for that. I'm going to come in here with this little weird looking thing here and kind of tie some things together. Just tying it all together. I don't want them to all be in the same direction. So vary the direction. I can't vary the size of it, but I can vary where it lands on the page. And that's why I ran some off the edge here and here. I ran them off the edge of the paper. And I can just leave it like that, or I can add more stuff to it if I like. You're always able to add more stuff. But this is just sort of simple, simplistic, as they say, not too much, but just enough. So these are the things that I use. These are kind of big and bulky. I can always break them down to size. that's over top. I don't want that there. I'm going to place this right here. And I'm repeating it over here to break up these big spaces. Break this up here. So you can always just keep adding more and adding more and adding more until you get it to a place where you're satisfied. You can keep adding more. I'm going to go ahead and do this to break up the space. It made it more crowded, but it sort of broke up those really large areas. I kind of like that. All right. Thanks for joining me. Try this out. Until next time.